Chess, nonsense, and analysis. Yeah, so we are jumping into the fray there in terms of the SA Open, and let's see what happens. So basically, the game we're going to look at is from round four, and yeah, the games. It was actually, truth be told, very hard to find a nice game that one is always attracted by some really nice games, nice ideas, and the games were flat, but it's understandable, perfectly understandable. It's 2 days of double rounds. It's very difficult. Yesterday they played two games, and today another two. So I think from tomorrow we can start sort of sort of hoping for quality. Yeah. For now, it hasn't been a lot. Not a lot has been happening. Some boards are drawing quickly, understandable because they're preserving energy and 4 games is not easy. Well, what I would say, some few things to look at. The one player who really has sort of surprised me nicely has been Dimitar Ristovic, because he hasn't played for a long time, and this guy has come up basically out of retirement, and in this tournament he has beaten um, Benjamin Hercules. I think in round two he beat then the youngster Rafael Felix, and then in round four he drew against Daniel Kodri. The tournament has been going very well for him. So yeah, looking good. Let's hope that he can keep it up. Uh, and yeah, so we're going to be talking about the action on board one. But before we do that, let's have a look at the pairings for round five. So Dante Perkas has got 3.5. Is going to play Banele. Banele's got 3. That is a very interesting game. It's an interesting matchup. On board two, Franzel Root, Jack is going to play against Providence. Uh, uh, Jack has got 3 and Providence has got 3.5. That should be interesting as well. Then, Silo Mahlangu with 3 plays against Simpson. Dinam James plays against Ristovich. Both have 3. Then, then the other player, Daniel he has to sort of come back. He's got 2.5 out of 4. He's made three draws, so he has to come back and score. But okay, let's have a look at this game. And I think in this game, Dante Bjerkas had a very good chance, and he in time trouble and fatigue, he unfortunately let it go. So let's have a look. Yeah, Providence is playing with the white pieces and plays this Catalan. Yeah, this line, is not really this giving white. Well, this Queen B3 and then knight takes, Bishop F4. He tried Queen A4. Yeah, I mean, there's also been tries like 95, but the position is just completely equal. Actually, 95 should be the best move, and white is having an equal position. Queen A4 is risky. Okay, now at least you should take. You should take Queen C6, I think, is the last chance. Queen takes C6, Rook C8, possibly Queen A6, Bishop C5. Completely equal position. But 95 is already bad for white, because after C5, black just simply is a pawn up. So yeah, we can possibly say that possibly fatigue. Providence mixes some lines, but he finds himself with the white pieces in a bad position with the pawn down. So this is just it's a matter of technique. Queen d7 is good. Knight e4 is also good. Rook b4, I like. Queen d5, centralizing the pieces, ready to play e5. A5, knight back, rook back, rook c4, e5, Queen c2. Yeah, I think this moment here for me, I don't like A4. Uh, Simply because, look, black is up a pawn, and you want to play A4 at the right moment. So just knight D7, to me, seems very logical. The problem that white is having is that white does not have any moves. Not moves like, to play, but any moves that will move forward. There's no break. F4 is horrible, of course, because of E4. E3 creates D4 as a weak, as a pass pawn. So white would have to wait here, and black would have a lot of time to build the position. I mean, maybe G6, King G7, H5, H4, Rook H8, it's a very comfortable position to play for black. And I think he should have definitely kept it like this, and he most probably would have brought the point home, in this manner. You can even play G6, F5, E4, I think, I just think that White's position is very difficult to defend. Okay, A4, the problem now is that, uh, of course, I think what attracts him is that possibly rook takes C5, A takes B3, but yeah. In this position, you see B4. White manages to exchange those pawns on the queen side, which means now that White only has to defend on the one side. Still, black has got chances, but now it's becoming more and more difficult, sort of, to squeeze. Okay, it does a good job. Exchanges. This is still fine. F6 is okay. King. All right, they're still building up to, shall we say, and this position check, yes, and rook d1, king c5 is fine, and I think d3 is completely unnecessary, and I think that d3 just sort of throws away the win or any mm, possible win. I mean, but why not just rook a1? But he was in time trouble here, Dante. But I think just rook a1 is ridiculously difficult for white to respond. So I want to play rook a2 and I want to play d3. How are you going to defend? If you go king f1, I'm going to play knight e3 check. I don't know what he will play. Rook h8, rook a2. I mean, I don't see how he can possibly defend. Look at this position. I will defend f6 with my pawn and play knight f4, and f2, e2 hangs, falls, and it's just a completely straightforward win. So I really think that he will kick himself, Dante. But he was in severe time trouble. And remember, we're talking about double rounds, so he's definitely tired. But for a player of his level, there is no excuse. He should put this away. Yeah. Rook a1, rook a2, and because the point is that we know that the combination of rook and knight is extremely strong when you are taking the king, right? And at the moment, the king is a sitting duck. The king is just very weak. I mean, if I play rook a1, even if what will you play h4, you're not helped by this. I just grab and play, oopsie, uh, and just play rook a2. And I don't see how white will survive this position. Yeah. It's very straightforward, very, very straightforward. So yeah, it's definitely a missed opportunity by Dante. So what Dante, I don't know what he missed. He played here d3, and after pawn takes pawn, he took with the rook. I mean, maybe he thought he could play king d4. I don't know. King d4, king e2, though, and maybe not in time. Yeah, well, king d4. Because I mean, what else are you gonna have to do? Yeah, king e2. Okay. Uh, yes. This is the problem, yeah. And then bishop. Maybe he missed this, right? It's king e2. I guess in time trouble because then he plays rook takes d3, and yeah, now he gave a draw here, and look, Black can still play, but I think he realized that he's messed it up. But still, Black is still practically quite easy to play for Black. If my king can come to D3 and I play check with my knight on F4, I still have, he can still play on. But it's double rounds and long day, and then he realizes that he's kicking himself because he realizes that he had a bigger advantage to work with and he let it go and so on. So yeah, as a result, he allows Providence to save half a point. I'm sure Providence is very happy to save this half a point. And normally, let's look because normally, psychologically speaking, if you save half a point, you kind of you get a new a second wind, so to speak, because you know that you're in trouble. You are lost. So Providence, let's have a look at his tournament because now he's sort of could threaten because he got gifted half a point, so to speak. He's playing with the black pieces against Van Zyl root check. So yeah, this is a key moment for Providence. If Providence manages to win this against with the black piece against Van Zyl, then he's definitely in the running for the tournament, and in such situations, I know from a sporting point of view, normally this is what happens, when one player is let off, then he normally takes advantage of the situation and then does well. Yeah, a lot to look forward to. Unfortunately, chess-wise, for fans, it has been quite disappointing for us. But okay, we understand it's been 4 rounds, and let's see what will happen tomorrow. All right, so now it's one game a day, and yeah, that should be more interesting chess and more quality for us. So please do like, share, subscribe, and throw in some comments, please, some variations and so on. Yeah. Till next time, checkmate.